culture. Do you give such freedom in Arabic culture in your classes? Do you give choices to like this? Minus, plus? Follow me? Okay, step 16. Thank you, Muhammad Abdul Rahman Abdul Karim, very carefully listening to my lecture and asking my question. Thank you. (16) The students learn to listen carefully to see what they say matches what teacher says. Okay, the students learn to listen carefully to see if what they say matches what the teacher is saying. The students need to learn to discriminate. This discrimination is for sounds. Okay, sound discrimination. In perceiving the similarities and differences among the target language forms. And yes, because they were listening to tapes. Step 17. The students work together in groups of 3. So group work. In groups, students can begin to feel a sense of community and can learn from each other as well as the teacher. Cooperation, not competition, is encouraged. Yes, this group work is kind of giving safety to the learners because they can get help from each other. Okay? So this help can gives a good feeling, a feel of safety. When people make groups, okay, they feel like they are members of the same community. Look at a team of football players, okay? They are working in groups. They become close friends, okay? So they cooperate. They do not competition, okay? It's not a competition, it's a cooperation. Okay, in cooperation, students are very easy in psychological, in calm psychological state. Okay, they are not stressed. Step 18. The teacher corrects by repeating correctly the sentence the students have created. See, without saying that, no, you were wrong or whatever, the teacher just repeats the correct form. The teacher should work in a non-threatening way with what the learner has produced. So, this one sometimes may not work. Couple of years ago, I had a class of General English here in Iran with a bunch of MA students in other majors, not in English. Okay, that was a general course. And I would ask the students to read from the book. Okay? Then, without telling them your pronunciations were wrong, and this is the correct form, no. I just read the correct form for them. After some sessions, one student objected to me. Excuse me, sir, what was right, what was wrong? You do not talk about right or wrong. This is culture, okay? I told them, see, I didn't tell your friends that you pronounced the words incorrectly. But when I read it myself, my version was correct. So you could see if they were wrong or right. And that is not important, that you know they were right or wrong. The important thing is that you learn the right form from the teacher. And they said, oh, yes, now I see. Okay? See, in some cultures, even if the teacher should work in a non-threatening way with what the learner has produced. So, according to this method of teaching, community language learning, okay, it's not okay to directly telling your students that you are wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. This is the right form, this is the right form. Step 19. The students read their sentences to the other members of the class. The students read the sentences for their friends. Why? What is the justification? The justification is that developing a community among the class members builds trust and can help to reduce the threat of the new learning. As I told you before, it becomes like a team of players working together toward a certain objective. Okay? So it gives a feeling of security. Step 20. The teacher plays the tape 2 more times while the students listen. So again, sometime at the end of the class, the teacher plays the tape again 2 more times, and the students listen. Oh my God, you are 37 students in my class? How many are you? Okay. In addition to reflecting on the language, the students reflect on what they have experienced. Because you know, in a couple of stages ago, they listened to the same tape. This is the second time they are listening to the tape, okay? So they are checking and thinking about what they have heard before. In this way, they have an opportunity to learn about the language, their own learning, and how to learn from one another. Good. Zahra says we are active students. Very good. 39, very good. I am also an active teacher. Yes, you are good students. Good students make the teacher active. Step 22. Other activities with the transcript of the first conversation occur. Then the learners have a new conversation. Okay, what is the philosophy? In the beginning stage, the syllabus is generated primarily by students. Okay, so it is a student-centered syllabus. Students are more willing to learn when they have created the material themselves. Of course, because their feelings and their needs are taken into consideration. Good. All right. Someone says, yes. Someone says, I think it was, yeah, someone, I think it was Zahra who wrote a message about kind of exam you have today in Farsi. Is that so? Zahra, was it you? What is that? Zahra, what is that exam? What is that exam, Zahra? Very briefly tell me about that exam. Do you have a course in Persian? And when is the exam to be held? The time of the exam? Only you have the exam, Zahra? Good. All right. Uh, I will end the class today, and however, next week we have to continue the course. Uh, I send you a notice through the Telegram. Okay, I assigned 8 chapters, so we have to continue. Instead of this coming session, next time we shall continue with the remaining of the chapters. So in the Telegram, sometimes you send messages like I can't do that, okay, because we have a syllabus. A syllabus is very serious for us. If uh, if you are not clear with the concept of syllabus, I am sorry to say this, search the technical definition of a syllabus. So sometimes you send some messages like cut the course short, stop the course. Our university does not allow us to do that, okay? We are under the control of the authorities in the university. Meanwhile, we are also committed to academia. In academia, okay, the teacher is not allowed to cut the syllabus short. Okay, I understand you did your BA long time ago. Now you need some more time for bridge courses, refreshment. I understand all those, but I'm sorry I cannot cut the course. I'm sorry I cannot stop the course. 10 chapters as I gave you the notice. So please study harder. Hopefully, inshallah Rahman Rahim, you can do it. Okay? Students are clever, talented, and they can learn everything. So do your best. Okay? So I call the day of today at this moment, and I will meet you next week for the continuation of the course. Okay? Zahra, I agreed to cut the day today at this moment. Okay, today only chapter 7, done. The class is over. You leave the class, okay? I will continue with my syllabus. Am I clear, ladies and gentlemen? end of the class today. Next week I will continue with chapter 8 and of course 9. Muhammad Abdul Rahman Abdul Karim, I am sorry. Just follow the notice I sent you through the telegram. Have a nice day, everyone. Have a nice day.